Hey, it's Kenny with Helicopter Online Ground School, and I want to answer some common questions about our Helicopter Online Ground School membership. And I want to start out with a question from a young man tonight. I'm working on my first job flying dual with my boss in an R-44. My proficiency check ride is still a ways away, but I get sick to my stomach every time I think about it. Imagine that. We've all been there. We've all done that. We know how that is. Is your check ride training usable in Canada? I get this question a lot. We have a lot of members from Canada, and I always answer it the same way. I'm sure there's differences between some of the regs in US and Canada. I haven't studied the Canada regs, so I can't say specifically how much different they would be, but I think there is still a lot of good in our training. You know, aerodynamics, general safety stuff, weather. There are a lot of things that are going to still apply between the regulations in the two countries. The aircraft specific stuff that we have in general is going to be, other than some numbers, that's all going to be pretty relevant. So I do believe that our training is relevant, even though there will be some differences because we base everything on the FAA standards, so there will be some differences. It continues to say, just not sure what the main differences would be, if any, and where would I go to download this. Now, our online ground school, you do need the internet to view the training. It's online ground school, so you do have to be online. We do have MP3 files for a lot of the videos that are downloadable, but the video themselves are not downloadable. And then he asks, I see where the book is, but I don't see where I can download your check ride training. So we're going to go through and I'm going to share my screen here with you and show you some of this stuff. Back to, is the training relevant? Let's just take a look at like the private pilot section. You know, we have aerodynamics, helicopter flight controls, rotorcraft flight manual, weight and balance, helicopter performance, ground and flight maneuvers, basic flight maneuvers, advanced flight maneuvers, auto rotations, emergency operations and hazards, night operations, effective aeronautical decision making, airspace, which that would be different, navigation, weather is a big one that's going to be relative. Then we have helicopter downloads. So you can see, I think there's a lot of things that are going to be relevant between the US and Canada. The members we have from Canada have never complained. They've joined knowing that there's probably going to be some difference, but they've been fairly happy with the training and it has been very useful to them. The next thing I want to show you is our memberships are all under the store section on our homepage at helicopterground.com. So if you're interested in any of our memberships, go to the store on our homepage, and that's where you can find all the different membership levels. And actually, if you scroll down on our homepage, is actually the store itself. So you're already there when you're on our homepage. You can always come back to the store by clicking store. My library is where our members log in. You can access the different membership levels that you have access to if you are a member, whether you're a free member or paid member. For the store, we have private, commercial, and CFI memberships. And then we have 3 free memberships where you can go in and take a look at both my helicopter check ride book, my study notebook that I published on Amazon, and then the Ground School Awesomeness Report is our members talking about their training and how our training helped them. So it's just kind of something cool that you can log into. So the big thing about the private, commercial, and CFI memberships, the big thing that I want to point on you to get across is, for a while people thought they were all separate, like if you could only buy CFI. The private pilot is private pilot membership, plus our original training, the modules 1 through 10. If you get the commercial membership, that includes the original modules 1 through 10 and the private pilot and the commercial pilot specific information. And then same thing with the CFI. The CFI membership includes the original modules 1 through 10, the private pilot section, the commercial pilot section, and the CFI section. So then you can add the helicopter specific information, either Robinson R-22 or R-44 or the Enstrom section, to your membership if you want to get the aircraft specific information where we go through the POH and or the rotorcraft flying handbook and cover, you know, limitations and emergencies and the really important stuff that you have to know to be not only a safe and prudent pilot, but to get through your check ride. So to join our membership is that blue button down in the right hand corner that says purchase offer. When you click that button, you're going to go to this page, and what I want to show you is, see the red arrow pointing to join the email list. If you want emails from us on updates for training, what's new and what's going on, live events, you need to check this box. If you don't check this box, we're not going to email you and you're not going to get any updates. You'll still have your training, but you're not going to get the emails of the latest and greatest of what's going on. And you can see there we also have a 100% money back guarantee. So for like this young man asking this question, you know, you have 30 days to check out the training. It's a no hassle, no questions asked, money back guarantee. You go in, view the training. If you decide it's not for you, it's a simple request for refund. That's it. No hassle. I don't hassle you and ask you 30 questions. I just refund your money. So that finishes up with his questions as far as everything. But he says, I see where the book is, but I don't see where I download your check ride training. So that is on, as I mentioned, we'll go back to that. Underneath the store on our homepage, helicopterground.com, that is where you'll find private pilot and the commercial pilot and the CFI membership, along with the free sections that you can sign up for. And then once you become a member, all you got to do is come back to our homepage at helicopterground.com, go to my library to access your training. So thank you to the young man that sent in his question about, is our training relevant? Hopefully that answers his questions. If anybody else has any questions, you can always email me at kenny@helicopterground.com. I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability as fast as I can. So please give us a like and a share and leave your comments down below, and we'll see you in the next video.